Good morning, class 8. Here we are starting chapter 3. Chapter 3 is square and a square root. Name of the chapter, a square and a square root. Now you see, if you multiply any number by itself, the product so obtained is called the square of the number. Here are two examples. If you multiply 5 by 5, you will get 25. 25 is the square of 5. This can be written as power 5 square. 5 raised to the power 2. If you multiply 3 by 3, you will get 9. 9 is the square of 3. And it can be expressed 3 to the power 2. Or simply 3 square. So a square you learn, if we multiply any number by itself, and the product so obtained is called a square of the given number. This is the meaning of a square. Now you see, what is perfect square? If the number is expressed in pair of equal factors. Now you see, suppose 16 is a number and the prime factors of 16 are 2 into 2 into 2. Now you see the factors 2 and these 2. So these factors are expressed in pair, and therefore we can say 16 is a perfect square. Understand? So perfect square is that number if it is expressed in pair of equal factors. And if no pair, it's been very clear, that will not be perfect square. So this is perfect square, and we should learn more examples. Suppose 30. If you find the factor, prime factor 2 into 3 into 5. Now what do you see? We see 30, the factors of 30 are not in group of pair. Therefore, 30 is not perfect square. Now I suppose you have understood what is perfect square. Perfect square is that number which is expressed in pair of equal factors. Many examples, if you have to check. If I say, is 45 a perfect square? How will you check? You find the factor of 45 and you will get 3 into 3 into 5. Now what do you see? The factors are in group, in pair of 3, but 5 is not in pair. Therefore, 45 is not perfect square. So I suppose you must have learned what is the meaning of a square and what is a perfect square. A square root, after that we will come to the square root. So I repeat, what is the square? If you multiply any number by itself, the product will be obtained, and that product is called square of the number. You see another example. 7 into 7, you will get 49, These 49 can be expressed in power 7 squared. So each 49 each 49 square of 7, yeah, 7 into 7, 49. So this is the square. Perfect square means if the prime factor, first you find the prime factors of given number and you arrange in pair. If no number is left out of pair, so that number is called perfect square. 16 is a perfect square, but 30 is not perfect square because 2 and 3 and 5, they are not in pair and therefore 30 is not perfect square. Similarly, 45 is not perfect square because 5 is left, 5 is not in pair and therefore 45 is not perfect square. Now, how can you say a number is a perfect square or not? The first method, by finding the factor, by grouping them in pair. If all the factors of the given number in pair, no number is without pair, so that number will be called perfect square. Now you see, I give you some more examples and how will you find out by watching the digits in the ones place and without finding the factor. Suppose 1 square, 1 into 1 is equal to 1, 2 square, 2 into 2 is equal to 4, 3 square, 3 into 3, and this will be known like this. 4 square, 4 into 4 is equal to 16. So, and you can give more examples. If the number ending with the digits 2 or 3 or 7 or 8, if the number ending with these 4 digits, either 2 or 3 or 7 or 8, so this cannot be a perfect square. So by observing the digits in the ones place, we can easily find out the given number is perfect square or not. Suppose if I tell you is 40 or 0. If zeros are in the ones place and not in even, so that number is also cannot be perfect square. 40. So 0 is in odd number and therefore this is very, very simple. Without finding the factor, we can say it is not perfect square. And if you verify by finding the factor, you will see here. So this is in pair and this 2 and this 5 are not in pair. Therefore 40 is not perfect square. If I tell you 412 is a perfect square, you can say no sir, because 2 in the ones place. What is the rule? Because no number, if you multiply itself, we will get 2 or 3 or 7 or 8 or 0 in the odd number. Therefore, this rule you should remember. And now you see here 5 square, 5 into 25. Now what do you observe? We observe the square of odd number is odd number. 1 into 1 is equal to 1, odd number. 2 square, 2 into 2, 4, 4 is even, 3 is even. The square of odd number is odd number and the square of even number is even. So this is the these are the important points in case of square. So I repeat whatever I have explained now. If we multiply any number by itself, the product that we get on multiplying That is called a square of the number. Many examples you can understand. And now you see what is the perfect square. I have just explained if the prime factors of the given number is expressed in pair. So we can say the given number is a perfect square. And if the factors are not in pair, right, naturally, that cannot be perfect square. And these are the important points. By observing the digits in the ones place of any number, without finding the factor, we can say that whether the numbers are perfect square or not. So if the numbers ending with the digit 2 or 3 or 7 or 8 or 0 in the odd number, 0 is either 10 or 30 or 50 like this, so that cannot be perfect square. Example, suppose this 90. Although 9 is a perfect square, but now 0 in the odd number. Suppose if you write 9,000, can you tell me, is it perfect square? No, sir. Because number of 0 is 3, which is odd, and therefore this is not perfect square. And if you verify by finding the factor, you will see there the number will be left, factor will be left by making other factors in pair. So these are the rules, and here we have seen that a square of odd number is odd number. 1 square, 1, 3 square, 9, 5 square, 5 into 5, 25. So, and this square of 2, 4, square of 4, 16. Many examples you can see. So these are the points you should learn, you should understand, and then you can solve the question. So this is the square and perfect square. So some points I have explained in case of a square, and therefore, so I repeat once again. Suppose 9 is a number, and if you multiply 9 by 9, you will get 81. What is 81? 81 is the square of 9. Similarly, 13, if you multiply 13 into 13, you will get 169. 169 is the square of 13. So, very, very simple. What is the square? The product of a number by itself is called square of the number. Perfect square, I have just told, if the number which have digits 1 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 9. How many digits? We have digits. The number, maybe the ending digit will be maybe 0 or 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 and 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9. These are the 10 digits. Any digit may be in any number in the ones place. So now I have just explained if the number ending with the digit 2, 3, 7, 8 and 0. 0 means क्या है कि 0 में 0 should be in odd number, either 1 0 or 3 0 or 5 0. Odd may be the digit before 0. But 0 is in the odd, or either 2 or 3 or 7 or 8. Those numbers cannot be perfect square. And other numbers, the numbers which have ending the digit 1 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 9, these numbers may be perfect square. You cannot say perfect if they will be surely, because 1, For example, 81 perfect square of 9, and 1 is in the ones place. 4, suppose 64, this is the square of 8. 5, 25, this is the square of 5. 6, suppose 36, this is the square of 6. And 9, suppose 49, a square of 7. क्या देख रहे हैं? We are watching that if the number ending with the digits 1 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 9. But that is not sure. But this is not confirmed. Maybe. Because 81 perfect square. I tell you 21, 1 in the ones place, but this is not perfect square. But these digits, if they are in the ones place, they may be or may not be. हो भी सकता है और नहीं भी हो सकता है. 21, 1 is also here, but this is not perfect square. 81, perfect square. And similarly, if the ones place is 4, 64, a square of 8, 144, a square of 12, but 34, you see, 24, you see, 4 in the ones place. But these are not perfect square. But if the ones place is 0 in the odd number, or 2, or 3, or 7, or 8, those numbers cannot be. These numbers are surely not perfect square. But here, both possibility may be perfect square or may not. Number of examples before you. Once in the ones place of this 81 perfect square of 9, 64, the square of 8, but 34, 24. So these are the roots, and you will try to solve. And I am sure you will try to solve the question of this chapter, chapter 3. Very simple. On next time, I will tell you how will you find the square root of given number. That's all for today. And very simple, you will solve the question, and I will try to solve your doubts. Thank you, and have a nice day.